Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. I had so much fun doing our Apple activities last week. I love seeing you with your puppets, doing your poems and songs. We had fun doing the apple tasting. Now we do have a few more things to finish up today. I had done a lesson on apple patterns and didn't have time to post it because I don't want to do five activities a day or 5 assignments a day. Then we're going to do our graph today, the whole graph. That's going to be our math activity. And then we'll finish that up today. And then the rest of the week, we'll go ahead and just go on with our shapes, colors, numbers, and letters and sounds. Okay? All right, we're going to do the calendar. So I'm going to step aside and I'll show you the calendar. Okay? Now, it's still September, isn't it? And we just had a weekend. So instead of starting on number 1, I'm just going to go ahead and put the numbers up for the weekend. We left off on the 25th, okay? So then Saturday is the 26th, and we've got our ABC pattern. So after red comes green, okay? Sunday is the 27th. So red, green, and yellow. You can tell September's almost over. And you can tell because the calendar's almost filled up, and there are only a few numbers left, right? Okay, so this is the date for Sunday. Now when I go to put it up, look what I just noticed. It was Abigail's birthday on Sunday. I sent her a little card and put it on her Seesaw page, but I wanted to, what we're gonna do in our Zoom today, in our small group Zoom, we're gonna celebrate Abigail's birthday. So I'm gonna put this right here, the 27. Now I think let's go ahead, now that we know it's yellow, we've got the pattern, we'll just go ahead and put hers on the top. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the next one. What's the next one? 28. After 27 comes 28. Oh, another birthday. Madison. Madison and Abigail were both in the TK last year with Mrs. Williams. And so they are both turning 6. Okay, they're our first two to turn 6. All right, so I'm gonna get the 28, and that's gonna be on a red apple. But for now, I wanna go ahead and put it behind because I want to be able to see her cake. Yeah, I don't want to forget. So what we're going to do is today in the Zoom, Abigail and Madison are in different Zoom meetings. So we'll celebrate Abigail's birthday during her Zoom meeting, and we'll celebrate Madison's during her Zoom meeting, which means we're going to sing happy birthday to them, right? Okay, great job, girls. We've got 2 6-year-olds in our class, don't we? All right, now, you know what? We didn't do this. We're going to start with number 1 and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Abigail's birthday on Sunday, Madison's birthday on Monday. Okay, we're going to put a straw in before we move anywhere. Okay, we were at 32 on Friday. So I'm going to put another straw in and turn the number, and I'll hold these up. Okay, that makes 3 bundles of 10 in the 10 pocket. And we're counting by 10s. 10, 20, 30. On the number line, we circled each time we did a bundle. So those numbers, 10, 20, and 30, are circled on the number line. Now there's only 3 in here. So 30, now we start over again. 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, and so look at the numbers. A 3 and a 3. Well, that's going to be easy to write, especially since we know how to make a 3. I'm going to have to move over here. Make sure you can see me. You'll have to move it like this. All right, so I'm going to make 2 3s. Around and around. What can it be? This is known as number 3. And I make another one. Around and around. What can it be? This is known as number 3. So we're counting in the 30s. 30, 31, 32, 33. What do you think is going to come next? 34. Tomorrow will be 34. You see the pattern? 3, 0. We start with a 0 here. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. So when you're counting in the 30s, the 3 doesn't change because we have 3 bundles of 10 in there for a while. But this number goes up every day. We started the first day we bundled, there was 0, 1, 2, 3. Tomorrow there'll be 4 in there. Okay, since I'm standing here, let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll do the day of the week. We'll do a little opposite today, since I'm already standing here. All right, I'm going to take this out, the 25, And I don't need the 26th because that was Saturday. The 27th was Sunday, so now this is Monday. All right, and then we have to push this star all the way back to Monday. The star never gets to be on Saturday and Sunday because that's the weekend, right? All right, now I still have P up here, and we're not going to introduce a new letter till tomorrow, so I'm going to leave that up there. Again, we're still working on 1 through 5, so we're going to leave this. It is a sunny day. It was a little bit foggy this morning, though. It was kind of nice. It was nice and cool this morning. Okay, and so for now, let's just do this. Today is September 28th, 2020. The day of the week is Monday. And then we're going to move back over here so we can see this. All the days of the week are turned back over because it's a brand new week. Okay, we weren't here on Saturday. That was the weekend. We weren't here on Sunday. That was the weekend. Abigail's birthday. So she celebrated, I'm sure, with her family. I'll find out today when I ask her. And so today is this day. What is the day of the week that starts with an M? Monday. Let's spell Monday. Marvelous Monday. M-O-N-D-A-Y. There we go. Okay, and it's kind of, look, the month of September is almost over. Who knows what comes after September? We'll have to look right up here at the months, okay? Oh, I better use a pointer because it's too hard for you guys to see. Let's do this. Let's sing this month song, and then we will figure out what's going to come after September because it's going to be happening in a few days. January, February, March, and April, May and June and July, August, September, October, November, December. Let's do it again, and this time you can stand up when you hear the month that your birthday is in, okay? There we go. January, February, March, and April, May and June and July, August, September, Abigail and Madison, stand up. October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and cheer, the months of the year. Awesome. Okay, boys and girls, you know what? I'm going to just step over here. So on Friday on the Zoom, I gave out 2 awards, a new award. And when I finished testing everyone, I've been testing for the last few weeks, and I finished last week. I got everybody, and I didn't do the full testing. That's going to be in October. That's going to be in a few weeks. I'm going to be testing again. I'm going to test a few more things, beginning sounds, and some other things. Right now, I just did letters and sounds, numbers to 10, counting to 10, shapes and colors. Okay, but we have a little bit more to do before we have a full progress report. Now, I am trying to get those. This little mini progress report that just has letters and sounds, I am trying to get those to you guys hopefully today, Monday, but it is, I have to transfer everything on the computer, and then I'm going to have to email it to you, and it's just a little bit of work, so I'm hoping to get it to you today so you know the letters and sounds. Now, there were 2 kids in our class that knew them all, and that was Madison and Abigail. I would love to have their little school picture here, but since I don't have it, I just kind of made one. It says, I know all my letters and sounds. The poster says, I know all my letters and sounds from A to Z. And I'm going to keep this up here, and we'll keep adding names. And I'll show it to you every once in a while so we know who has all their letters and sounds, and we can celebrate. There were another few kids, I'm not going to mention them by name right now, but there were another few kids that were so close. They were only missing 2 or 3 sounds, or maybe just a few letters they got mixed up on. And so I will try to test them maybe even this week, or parents, if you know your child knows them all, you can just let me know. And we'll just have you stay after the Zoom or schedule another time, and I will be able to practice with you. Okay, since we're speaking of letters and sounds, I've got the Phonics cards here. I need to open this window a little bit. It's a little too dark right here where we're at. I'll have it in a little light. I think that's going to be better. Okay, yeah, that's much better. All right, I've got our Phonics cards, but I mixed them up today, okay? I want to practice with you guys at least once a week, and I want to make it an assignment on Seesaw at least once a week. But the more kids we get learning them, I don't want to have to assign it all the time. I just want, if you know them all, great. You don't have to use these cards as much anymore. But if you don't know them, I want you to try to practice every day, okay? Okay, so we've got N, Nigel Night Owl. You make the big owl eyes, and the sound is and you put your tongue up here. Nigel Night Owl. The next one is L for Lizzie Lizard. She lays down on the stick or the branch, sticks out her tongue to catch the flies, and goes, oh, Lizzie Lizard. This is Ollie Octopus. Some people call her Olive. I call her Ollie. Ollie Octopus. An octopus has 8 arms, so put your arms out and make the sound. You're swimming in the ocean going, ah, ah, ah. O says, ah. The next one is K. K-O Kangaroo. Okay, he's got his boxing gloves on. He kicks out one leg. He puts his boxing gloves up and goes, k, k, k. K says, k, k, k. Okay, Q. This is Queenie Quell and her babies. Okay, this is the letter Q. It's got the little check mark here. When we learned how to make a Q, we actually put a little tail on it instead of a check mark. Okay, and when you see Queenie, you make the little feather that curls around here. And Q says, qua, qua. Queenie Quell says, qua, qua. Okay, J, Jerry the jellyfish. J, lowercase j has a dot, just like letter I. Jerry jellyfish swims in the ocean. J, j, j. J says j, j. Here's Robbie Rabbit. The letter is R. Okay, Robbie Rabbit's ears kind of go like this, and he's got his little paws, and he hops, and the sound is r, r. I like the kids to do r. If you do it's okay, but usually is ER at the end of the word. At the beginning of the word, r, like in rabbit. Okay. Here's I with a nice little dot. Any inchworm crawls up and down, and the sound it makes is I. Z, Zeke Zebra. Zeke Zebra is the last letter of the alphabet, even though we're not doing him last today. But he's so tired by the time we get to him that he just lays down and takes a nap and goes zzz, zzz. Vincent the Vampire Bat. Vincent Vampire has fangs. You can make the fangs with both of your fingers. I'm just using one. The sound is you have to put your teeth here. Vincent Vampire. This is H, Honey the Horse. Honey the Horse. When you ride a horse, you say, giddy up. So I'm kind of hitting my legs down here. It's like blowing air out. H says, Y. The letter is Y. It's a lowercase y. Yancy Yak likes to talk on the phone. When you talk a lot, it's called yakking. You yak, yak, yak. But that's not the sound. The sound is y, y. Y says y, y. Here's Francie Fish. Francie Fish swims in the lake, in the pond, in the river, wherever you find fish. Put one hand over the top of each other. These are the fins, and the sound is pa, pa. You also put your teeth here. Okay? Oops, I think I skipped one. X, Xavier Fox sits on a box and knits a pair of socks. So you put your fingers together like knitting needles, and the sound is kss. It's like a K and an S. Kss. Awesome. Okay, here's the letter E. Here's Ellie Elephant doing tricks in the circus. She stands on her head. She does anything for a peanut. Okay, so the letter's E, Ellie Elephant. You either put the peanut in your mouth with your trunk, or you can take your arms and swing your trunk back and forth. Okay, Willie the Weasel, W, W. A weasel moves like this, up and down, up and down. I have to hold the cards. I wasn't doing that great. W says wah, wah. Okay, Timothy Tiger. We worked on this letter. Timothy Tiger shakes the bars on his cage. T, t, t. T says t, t. Here's Dee Dee Deer. Dee Dee Deer lives in the forest, and she's always alert. She wants to know if there's any other predators, any other animals that are going to chase her down or out to get her. So she perks up her ears. Duh, duh, duh. Make the little ears. D says duh, duh. Umbrella bird. An umbrella bird's a real bird that lives in the rainforest. And so you're going to make an umbrella. They don't really have an umbrella, and then this is the wing. U says M. This is the first letter we did. Missy Mouse likes to nibble on the cheese. M says The cheese is so good. B for Bubba Bear. Bubba Bear likes to reach up, get the honey from the honey pot, put it in his mouth and say ba, ba. B says ba, ba. Sammy Snake, we worked on this. Sammy Snake slithers in the grass and says, Gordo Gorilla is eating a banana here. You can either peel a banana when you do this, or you can beat your chest like a gorilla does. Okay, Gordo Gorilla, G. G says, G, G, G. Okay, Ally Alligator, the first letter of the alphabet. Ally Alligator has big jaws. Opens his jaws, closes the jaws, and gets whatever it's hungry for, right? The letter is A, says Pee-wee Penguin, you put your arms down at your side. Pee-wee Penguin, P says P. And we started out with Nigel Night Owl. Okay, we are done. And then boys and girls, I left the graph up here because we're going to do the math lesson today. I'm going to have you guys do your own graph for the whole entire class. So I'll go over this in a few minutes. As soon as I shut this off, I'm going to make the new video. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.